Well, Turkey will now allow Kurds from Iraq to go to Syria and support fellow Kurds in defending the key border town of Kobani from ISIS fighters. The Kurdish foreign minister made that announcement just hours after the U.S. said it had airdropped weapons, ammunition, and medical supplies to Kurdish forces in Kobani. Secretary of State John Kerry says it would have been irresponsible for the U.S. not to support the Kurds at this key point in the battle for control of Kobani. The fight for the town has become a key battle between the American coalition and ISIS, with many critics, including those in Turkey, saying the U.S. hasn't done enough. And Pat, you've been saying all along the U.S. needs to do more to help the Kurds.
I am a great supporter of the Kurds. I think they deserve their own country. They're wonderful people, and what they have done in that Kurdish region of Iraq is a miracle. It's an absolute miracle of free enterprise, of intelligent government. I mean, they're just terrific people. And the United States has got to recognize the truth of the matter is Iraq is a creature of the European powers following World War I. It isn't a natural alignment of Shia, Sunni, and Kurds. And we are trying to make that it is, and we're telling them, well, you've got to be Iraqis. And the Kurds say, no, we're Kurds. We don't want to be Iraqis. And consequently, we've had this problem. But once we begin to support the Kurds directly, give them arms directly, not through the central government in Baghdad, they have a tremendous fighting force. Those Peshmerga are willing to die for what they believe. And if we'll arm them properly, they can take the fight to ISIS. And I'm just very glad. Of course, the Turks don't like the Kurds. They regard them as terrorists, the PKK. And what they want to do is eliminate them. So in order to allow Kurds to go across the border to help the people in Kobani, the Turks are saying, oh, we're sort of torn. Well, sort of torn. It's time you get with it. And it's time we recognize that those Kurds in Turkey, the Kurds in Iraq, and the Kurds in Syria deserve their own country. And the great powers have got to say, we blew it after World War I when Woodrow Wilson gave a declaration that they had a right of self-determination. And now's the time to do something for them. But we certainly need to support them now with heavy weapons, whatever we can get to them. They're not giving them any tanks, but we are giving them anti-tank weapons. And so they can take on ISIS and beat them. Terry?